All right, what we're working on today are these door locks. So if you got an XJ, you know that these door locks can be finicky. And so when I go to lock them, all I get is a click, and the click is over here. And in case you didn't know, the master control center for the door locks, even though the button's here, it's actually in that module right there. So I ordered from the good folks at Switch Doctor a new switch. They're only about 20 bucks, so I'm not going to trace down wiring or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and put a new switch in. I put one in this side, and it works really well. So this is what it looks like. It looks just like the OEM. It's got your window switch and your lock switch on it. So hopefully that's the issue. We're going to find out. Whoops. If you've never taken one of these door panels off, it's pretty easy. You got a little screw right here, and then you've got some larger screws right here, and right here in the handle. And then it's just held on by these little Christmas tree devices. I forgot, there's also a screw right here. And I would definitely get some of those little Christmas tree clips for your door panel, because they will break. You can get them from eBay for super cheap. These are the eBay ones. These are the Napa ones. I suggest getting the Napa ones. They are made a lot better. They are not so brittle. There's a part number there. I'll put a link in the description. And once you get all the screws out, you should be able to just lift this thing off. As you can see, the little Christmas tree things are already breaking. Okay, the next thing I want to do is take these little clips off. You don't want to bend these, because that'll mess your door openings up. Once you get that off, you can kind of, now all you got to do is take your plugs out. Oops. All right, as I was pulling it out, they clicked, they worked. So it's either a short in here or there's a short in that switch. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this switch in, and let's see if it works. Okay, the switch is plugged in. Oh yeah, it's working. You can hear it. So that switch was the problem. It's probably just got some screwed up weld joints in it, but you know, for 20 bucks, this is a much easier fix. Whew, glad it worked out. So now let me show you how to take that and put it in here. All right, once you got the door panel off, you've got 3 screws, 2 on the bottom, 1 on here. This thing will just pop right out. And as you can see, these little Christmas trees or clips, pretty much all of them broke. So definitely get you a pack of those before you attempt this. Okay, now you've got the 3 screws out. You pull the old one out. You take the new one. See the little Switch Doctor logo there? It should fit right in. Let's see here. There you go. So that's how it goes. Perfect fit. Now to change these little Christmas trees, you can just kind of grab a hold to the back and the front of that little clip and push this way, and they'll come right out, just like that. And of course the new ones, they just pop right in like that. Come on. Ugh. Sometimes you gotta give it a little persuasion. Let's see. All right, the way that I found to do this is with these Robo Grip pliers. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. There you go, just like that. All right, got the new switch in, got all the new fasteners in, just got to go put it back on. All right, it's all installed. Let's see. You can hear it working. So check out our friends at Switch Doctor. This is for a 98 through 01 Jeep Cherokee XJ, Jeep front passenger. There it is, your part number. So if you're having a problem with your locks and you checked your wiring, you know it's not a wiring issue and it's not a door actuator issue. Chances are it is the passenger side lock and window switch. Thanks for watching. All right, on another note, I was putting a radio in the cheap Jeep XJ, and I noticed something that I wasn't going to film it because the original radio I got at the junkyard, just the FM, just never worked good. But I was going to film it. I mean, I wasn't going to film it, but I noticed this little gap right here and some sunlight. And what that is that, you know, my defrost never blows very hard in here, and I figured out why. Because when you put the defrost on, we got to start it because we need vacuum. Okay, when that opens, it's supposed to be blowing air up through the defrost vents. What's happening is it's blowing a little air, but majority of it's coming right here because this piece of foam has shrunk or moved. So I'm going to put some more foam there or something and keep it. That'll fix my defrost issue. All right, I used some of that foil tape to fill in that gap. So therefore, I tested it. The defrost does not come out in between that foam gap. So when I change this box, if I ever do a heater core or anything and I pull that whole box out, I'll fix that. But that stuff works pretty good. Of course, you're not going to see it. You can get this stuff at Lowe's, Harbor Freight, or whatever. Just aluminum tape. It holds up to heat, and the change in temperature is real well. It's made for HVAC stuff. And that's what the final product looks like. It's radio installed, and I even have the little ice indoor outdoor temperature thingy that I have another video on. Of course, it was a great time to run the probe outside when you've got all this out. So anyway, thanks again for watching. If you're interested in radio installation, I've got another video on that on the other Jeep. Just search on my channel, you'll see it. Have a great Easter and weekend.